Hey everyone, I'm Dr. WhenYou're here at Recharge, and we have Mandy with us today. We're going over 3 modifications you can make while working out with low back pain. So the first one is an isometric preload. So what that is creating some tension in your body so that your muscles and your nervous system are ready to do the full lift. So what an isometric is developing some muscle tension and force without actually moving through any joint ranges of motion. So Mandy is going to demonstrate. So she's creating some nice tension in her back here, her hips, her legs, and you just want to hold that there, keep breathing. And you can do this in different ranges of motion too. So if you come up a little bit too, holding that there, butt back, bar is pretty close to you. So with a back squat, you just send your butt back, pushing the knees out to the side, keeping your core nice and engaged. And this is just a nice way to develop some tension in one middle range of the lift without actually going through the full range of motion. It's a good way to prime your nervous system before doing the full workout, so the muscles get used to creating some force. Okay, second modification we can make if you have low back pain and are trying to work out is raising the surface you are lifting from or lifting toward. So bringing the floor to you. So an example here, Mandy's gonna do a deadlift from a raised surface. We've elevated the floor by using stacked plates. And this helps because it's a little less demand on the body overall, especially if you can't quite get into end ranges of motion. So it allows you to complete the lift or the workout in a comfortable range. And then over time, as you get better and are more comfortable peeling layers off and bringing the floor lower, then you can do that as well. So next example we have is raising the surface whenever you're performing any kind of squat variation. So Mandy's gonna demonstrate a front squat. And it's always good to start off with more plates or a higher surface and then kind of lower it over time. Hips back first, knees bend afterward, and you're just essentially squatting back toward a target that's within a comfortable range for you to perform. So the third modification we have for you today is bracing and sequencing your breath whenever you're lifting. First thing you want to do is take a nice deep inhale in, and then forcefully exhale out so you get that rib cage down, core is nice and tight there. So her rib cage is aligned very well over her pelvis. You want to practice bracing first, and then you would combine it with a hip hinge. So hinging at your hips back and forward. And then as that feels more comfortable, then you can go ahead and start adding in weight into your lift. So brace again. And pause in between each repetition to make sure you maintain and don't lose that brace. And what that does is it kind of just sequences and organizes like your spine and just puts you in a more optimal position to be able to lift and perform the workout with some strength. So those are 3 modifications you can do when working out if you have low back pain. First one is isometric preload before you go to do the lift. Second one is raising the surface you are lifting from or to. And third one is bracing and having control of your breath. I'm Dr. WhenYou're at Recharge. If you have any questions or are suffering with pain, give us a call.